Alright, in this VOD review, we have a VOD sent to us by our dear Emperor, Law of Causality. So let's see what we have here. So we have the green-yellow Yamato going against the yellow Katakuri matchup. Okay, so this is a pretty favorable matchup if you're on Fortress. So let's just see. Okay, you're on Fortress, so that's good. Yeah, pretty favorite matchup. Yep, what you're looking for in this matchup is like, as you've seen, you're looking for 8 kit. That's like the most important card in this matchup, and we have that. So how we look to approach this matchup is we want to try and commit as little resources as we can, so that we are able to conserve resources to play behind a very strong 8 kit later on in the game. Because as you all know, most yellow Katakuri lists, they have actually cut like 8 cost Katakuri from their deck, which means that now they don't have an answer to 8 kit. Yeah. So because of that, 8 kit will just overrun the matchup, which is why Fortress Yamato is favored into yellow Katakuri. More so than like the aggro counterpart. So let's just see how this game goes. Okay, so this hand is okay because like as I said, we're just looking for 8 kit. We can even go into like very strong follow-up with 10 Dofi. So far so good. Just need to be playing conservative. That's the most important part. So let's just see if we got that right. Okay, so turn 2 we're probably looking to just gem for 8, yeah. Okay, Residente is a nice pickup, though I wouldn't consider playing that first. I'll just try to connect this double attack, push him down to 3, so that now our leader ability is live, and on our 8 Dawn turn, we can attach 2 Dawn to 8 kit with our leader ability. Okay, so let's just see. He takes it, no trigger, so that's good for us already, on the right track. What you don't want to see is like him jumping triggers from the life. Okay, so just swings for 7. We usually just take the life, just because we do want to get like more life to protect the 8 kit and have more resources to defend, or like, yeah, just in general, getting more resources is always good. Okay, we picked up the baby 5 here. So what I'm thinking we do this turn is, you might be thinking about going Onami and gem for 8. That's a valid play in its own, but I kind of do want to keep the Onami as like a finisher, like to close the game. No point like committing it now just to push him down to 1, because as I said, we're not looking to play like we're not looking to play a fast game. We're looking to grind it out. We're behind 8 kits, so conserve your pieces, conserve your counters. Try to use cards like Baby 5 that can replace itself if you are looking to find plays for the turn. Also take note that he's curving into a 6 Dawn turn, which means that you're probably expecting like a 7k leader swing into Gadatsu. So because of this, you don't really want to be playing down like either any of your blockers, because they're just gonna get blown up by Gadatsu. So let's just see what we do here. I'm thinking we just go to Baby 5. Spin Baby 5, see how we find, then probably just gem leader again, yeah. Try to play as little, commit as little as possible, yeah, because you are a 5 life leader. I mean, you're a 4 life leader, so it's you're kind of like starting the game with a 1 life handicap already, which means like 1 less card to defend 8 kit with. Okay, so we just swing for 7 here. This is okay, not too bad. Probably get 2 cards out of him, unless he's feeling ballsy. Yeah. Yep. At this point, the yellow Katakuri still hasn't identified what variant of Yamato you're playing. So it's pretty smart to try and push like this 7 or 8 first, just to make sure that they counter out. Because if they know that they're playing against the aggro variant, they wouldn't really want to go down to lower life totals too early, such as in this scenario. So because he hasn't identified that you're playing Fortress, swinging for 7 or 8 here is fine. You're hovering around the Monet, so might not be the best play, just because if you do that, it's gonna get blown up by Gadatsu, and we would have effectively burned 1k counter from our hand. Okay, so let's just see what we do here. I think we end up playing the Monet, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't have Gadatsu, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, Gadatsu. Feels bad. Okay, so he's probably gonna push like 5 by 7. If that's the case, you should probably counter out of the 5 and take the 7. So next turn we have some leeway. We just need to survive like the next turn. We just need to hold on while we're at 2 life, and we'll be 100% safe behind 8 kit more or less. Unless we our 8 kit gets sent to life by 8 cost Katakuri, but very unlikely to happen in the current meta game, because 8 cost Katakuri is a little bit too slow for like the black meta game right now in OPO6. So like most yellow lists have started to streamline their lists down to play like a faster game with good like on-play abilities such as 7 cost Big Mom. Yeah, and getting off like a 7 cost Big Mom plus leader 7k swing when you're on an 8 Dawn turn, which is like way stronger compared to just dropping Katakuri and hitting for 5. Because Katakuri, if you're like putting something from your opponent's board to life, you're kind of prolonging the game, which isn't really what Katakuri wants to do in OP06. So yeah, not really expecting 8 cost Katakuri, so 8 kit should be 100% safe. Yeah, we should take this 7k swing. Oh, we even triggered an Onami, so right here, definitely trigger it onto Gadatsu. Like, you might say maybe we trigger it onto the Perils to block off an attack, but like this Gadatsu is gonna move the next turn. So we should try to pop the Gadatsu here, and then we counter out of the Perils swing, so that we stay at 2. So next time we don't die to a random reject and all in, right? So yeah, pop the Gadatsu will be good. Let's see. Yep. Do we? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Then yeah, probably should counter here. Kind of a shame that we played the Monet and got it popped, because like you see right now our hand counter quality not really good. Like out of like 8 cards, okay, 7 cards, we only have like 4. Like, we only have 5k. Yeah, we kind of want to see more 2ks, and now we're gonna lose another 1k. So our hand will be 6 cards with only 3 cards being live. So yeah, let's see. Who have been? If we had the Monet here, we probably counter with the Monet. Yeah. Next turn's pretty awkward because we don't really have like a nice play. Like if we play Holy Jones, we might just get like a reject gem. Yeah. So right there, I probably would have considered throwing away the Onami, because it's not gonna come in clutch for me until significantly later into the game. Like, let's imagine like we had the, okay, so what else I'll play this turn? Probably not the Onami gem. So probably we have to go like double baby 5, spin 2 baby 5, try to get like defensive cards into our hand, and then next time we force him to like go into the baby 5s with his attack. Because he's going to an 8 Dawn turn, so what we're expecting is like probably like a 7 mom into leader swing for 7, right? Okay, let's see. If we had the second baby 5 we countered with, would have been good this turn, because we can spin baby 5, see if we find a blocker, because I think this turn pretty okay to develop a blocker. Okay, so we end up going for the Onami. Not a fan of this play, just because firstly you're committing a 1k counter from your hand. Like, do you see how small your hand is right now? Your hand is only 6 cards. So like by the time you play on an 8 kit, you're gonna be pretty broke. Might not have enough like money to defend your 8 kit. So let's see. So you're probably going for a gem here, I take it. That's fine, but should play a little bit more conservative, because do bear in mind that you are playing Fortress Yamato. So don't really have to go too batshit crazy on trying to close the game, like pushing him down to low life totals, because we're not really looking to end the game. We're looking to prolong it with 8 kit and then chip him down and use Onami as a finisher to like nail the coffin. So yeah, not a fan of this. Okay, really just going for the gem. Okay. Next turn we probably have to try and get like 2 cards from our life, so that at least we are able to sustain the 8 kit. Because next time what I'm expecting is 7 mum into leader swing. So in this matchup it's actually okay to give him the life with 7 mum, just because you're looking to play the long game, and you don't really want to trash away your life, so that he can hit into your life and you can get cards from there, like additional resources. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, he just took it. It's way too big of a gem. Feels good to banish triggers, but like you don't really have to go too batshit crazy on the aggro in this matchup. You want to take it slow, slam down the 8 kit, and then just lock him out of the game from there. Now you're kind of like locking yourself out of the game, because I can tell you you kind of just like burn 2k worth of counters away, like the Monet getting popped by Gadatsu and then this Onami. What I would have done this turn is probably I'll gem for a smaller amount, and then we play baby 5 and spin baby 5. So next time he probably has to go into the baby 5 with like probably his Perils. Then he plays 7 mom, we give him the life, then he swings 7 elite, we take it, yeah? Okay, yep, we do take this. Okay, another 8 kit doesn't help. Yeah, as I've said, should probably give him the life here. Actually, let me think this. Actually, burning the life is fine, just because you're gonna be playing out 8 kit, and next time if he goes 10 mum, then letting the giving him having that 1 life kind of goes to it's like a waste, you know, because he's gonna burn the last life with big mum. So because of that, might be okay to actually just burn the life here, just trash the life here. Yeah, then we put him at 1, then we can potentially set up lethal with like 8 kit. Yeah, the turn after 8 kit, depending on what he does. So we probably can put him on like a 2-turn clock. After the turn after we play 8 kit, we try to push him down to 0. Then we try to close the following turn. So we're looking to play at least 2 more like 8 kit turns. So let's see how this goes. Probably trash the life here, right? Because yeah, sad 2k counter, but it is what it is. Okay, Peril swings. Oh yeah, he still had the Peril swing. So in this case, I might give him the life so that I can take this Peril swing and get the extra card to my hand. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that a little bit more. I mean, he might just freeze his board and not swing, right? There's a potential, but I think he'll probably swing. Okay, so yeah, throwing away this 1k counter feels kind of bad because now if we slam out 8k, we are kind of broke. And he's at 1 life, which means that if we go 8k blocker, if he has Amaru, he can jam the 8k with the 7 cost Big Mom and then jam our face after the 8k dies. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot just because of how much counters we've been using and burning away. Yeah, we do have 9 Dawn this turn. I don't think going for lethal is really realistic here. Like, what are the chances here? We have 9 Dawn to work with. We can split it like 2 ways. It'll be like 9 by 8. So as long as you can count out of 8, yeah, we won't have it. Holy Jones isn't really realistic either. Because Holy Jones will be swinging for like, we can go like 7, 8, 5 with Onami. Yeah, Holy Jones lowering your output actually. So let's see. If you play Holy Jones and try to go for game, it's lowering your output because that 7 Dawn you use for Holy Jones can be better allocated elsewhere. Because the best outcome here is to split it 2 ways. So if you play Holy Jones, you're going like 7 by 10. That's the biggest you can do. While with Nami, you're going like 8 by 9. So if you want to go for lethal, I think it's better to just go with like split 2 ways with Onami and leader here. Though I think we probably just try to play one more turn and fake him out with 8 kit plus blocker and tell him that, hey, if you have Amaru, come at me, bro. So yeah, we do have like, okay, if we play 8 kit plus a blocker, we'll be going down to 5 cards in hand. Okay, yeah, so 5 cards in hand is potentially threatening 10k counter, so he might not be inclined to jam. Who knows? But yeah, I think the better line, like the safer line to go here, is probably go with the 8 kit. Yeah, then we can swing. Then we probably swing. Let's see. We have 9 Dawn to work with, so we can swing like. Oh, we can just attach 1 Dawn to 8 kit and then use our leader ability attach a Dawn to Onami. Here we can ignore the Perils because if we are gonna be dropping 8 kit, right? 5k bodies on the board can't even touch 8 kits, so can just ignore them. So what I'm looking at, I think the most ideal line of play here is we go 8 kit, then we attach 1 Dawn to 8 kit, like manually, and then we, before we tap the 8 kit, we swing with our leader, then we use our leader ability, allocate 2 Dawn to Nami, swing his face, yeah, try to push him down to 0, so that even if he plays 10 mum, we can try and close the next turn. Or yeah, I think that sounds good. Push 2 cards out of him, right? Can swing 5/5, 2 attacks. Yeah. Oh, we end up swinging 6. Okay, then we guess we didn't see that line of play. Shouldn't target the Perils just because we have 8 kit and all. We're gonna be setting up 8 kit. So when you're gonna play behind 8 kit, it's typically okay to ignore like all the small bodies on the board, like all the 6k and below bodies, because generally they can't touch you unless they commit like 2 to 3 Dawn. And if they do that, you're more than fine just throwing like 1k counter because you kind of like traded like that 1k counter for 2 or 3 of his Dawn. Okay, so yeah, here we just died to Amaru, but hey, we take the risk. I think he'll probably just pussy out and play like 10 mum. I think that's like a safer line for him as well because he's still at 1 life. He plays 10 mum, he goes back up to 2, so he's like in a pretty safe spot. So let's just see what happens here. He might, I mean, if he has Amaru, he might go for it. Who knows? Our hand has 5 cards. Yeah, he just goes for the 10 mum. That's fine. Oh, he didn't even swing into the 8 kit with the Lin. Oh, maybe he's playing around. Pretty smart. Maybe he's playing around 10 Dopi, right? But it's only stunning 1 card, so I don't think it matters. So in that case, we will still have 1 blocker on board. We want to try and get more. We want to try and get at least 1 more blocker on the board. Like 8 kit can the second 8 kit can substitute for another blocker if need be. So let's see. We probably can get off 1 spin. Like can probably spin one of our searches once. And then we decide where to go from there depending on what the searchers find. So let's see what we do here. I think it's probably stronger to drop another 8 kit. Yeah. Though because we don't have another blocker, it's a little bit risky. Because if he just kills the 8 kit with the Dawn attached to it, now our magnet effect is turned off. So let's see what he does here. So he did counter off of... Okay, this is fine. Getting one card off him. He countered with a 2k as well, so that gives you a read. His hand is only 2ks, or it's blanks. Okay. So if you're looking to spin something, like one of the searches, okay, you're spinning the Baby 5 because Baby 5 finds you more defensive options. There are two types of 2Ks, there are two types of 2Ks, you can find the 0 mana, the 0 cost event, and you can also find your like two types of blockers. You can find Rosinante, you can find Monet. So like, in terms of defensive options, Baby 5 gives you more of that. Bonnie only really gives you like, see, more 2K counter targets. Though if you spawn Bonnie, you can get Punk Gibson, but it didn't matter here just because you only have 8 Dawn left to work with. Yeah, picked up the Monet. Not a fan of picking up the Monet here actually. I think I'll probably just went with the taking the 2k, and then I go with another 8 kit, and I try to stabilize behind that. Yeah, I think that sounds a little bit better, because if 2 of the 8 kit sticks, it'll be extra comfortable. Because next thing he's probably gonna go 10 mum swing, you block. Then maybe he jams the Lin. Maybe he jams the 7 cost Big Mom into the 8 kit. How do I see? He's definitely not gonna like split 2 ways between his leader and the Katakuri. Like if he wants to jam an 8 kit, it'll be 10 mum swing into 7 mum swing. Yeah. So yeah, let's just see what happens from here. What do you do? Yeah, you can just get that out of the way first, attach the 2 Dawn to 8 kit, that's fine. Should probably try to like push, just push 1 life in. And set up another 8 kit. Yeah. Let's say next turn he just pushes with his Dawn. How much is he asking? We only have 4k in hand, not a very good amount to be honest. Same spot we are in actually, we still died to Amaru. We ended up playing the Monet, that's fine. Having 2 blockers will block off 2 gems potentially, I think, you play over the Nami. Just because the Baby 5 can help you get cards. Okay, we try to hold this turn. Don't think we can close unless the 2 8 kits stick. But if we're forcing his bot to move, that means you can punish with 10 Dofi. So yeah, let's see how this goes. We have a pretty strong follow-up. Cause, let's see what he does here first, okay? We'll be more than fine if he goes into another 10 mum. Oh, just swings. Oh, this is just 9? Yeah, we definitely counter here for 2k. That's for sure. So he has 6 Dawn left to work with. How is he gonna split this? Let's see. He can swing like 10-10 with leader and the 7 mum. I would have done that first. Like, this is a little bit inefficient on his end. I guess he wanted to play around the Monet tap, but not really worth it. Okay, he just swings. Okay, here we block. Should probably block with the Rosinante here. Not that it matters, but at least if in a hypothetical situation that the Monet sticks, it can potentially block off another attacker the next turn. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that it matters. Like, no matter what, we're probably gonna be using both blockers here. Yeah. So 10 mum is probably swinging next. We block it. Oh, he's gonna go leader 10 first to test if we have 3k. Yeah, he just swings 10 straight away. That's fine. Oh, so he's allocating all his Dawn to attack this turn. That's fine. Oh, imagine if we had 3k here. Yeah, if we had 3k here, we win actually, because we can split it 3 ways. Or just 2 ways is enough actually. Yeah, we even have the Holy to threaten another attack. Yeah, feels bad. Okay, but it's fine. So here, because he's playing into 10 Dofi, we can stun everything but the Perils. Don't kill the Perils because we're still playing behind 8 kit. We try to... Okay, what I think we should do here is we stun the 3 card. We stun everything but Perils with Dofi. Then we swing his life. Don't care about the Perils. If he jumps something from trigger, then so be it. Because I think if we don't push him down to 0, the next time it'll be 10 mums again, we are in a pretty precarious situation. Yeah. So let's just see what we do here. Yeah, I'm thinking we definitely slam the 10 Dofi down, attach 2 Dawn to 8 kit, then we swing 5 by 10. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Nami is nice. Onami is nice, can potentially... I mean, I think a 2k will be nicer, but... Maybe I'm thinking about closing the game right here. I don't think it's a very convincing lethal. It's because he has 6 cards in hand. I mean, you can put him... I think it would be way safer to just go for the 10 Dofi play, because like, he has to... If he doesn't jump anything from trigger, he has to jam with Peros into the 8 kit. Even if the 8 kit dies, next time we can close with Dofi +1. Yeah? Dofi plus leader or Dofi plus Holy, like one or the other. 2 attacks. Yeah, this time we try to push him down to 0. The next time we jam with the 10 Dofi or something. Yeah. Okay, not a fan of this. Don't think you need to kill the Peros. You should just threaten life. Like, imagine if you just swing life here and he counters. That would have been like, okay, the reason why you swing face here is because he has to counter for it. He definitely 100% has to counter, because if he doesn't, he has to trigger a bitch, or else the 8 kid would jam his face. So because of that, you now because you're swinging at the perils, you're giving him the option to just let the perils die, and then he can get another card to his hand. So yeah, not a fan of this play. I would just swing face and ask him for 1 card. And because we're swinging for 5, that means we're probably going into a low fee play, which is okay. So at least you see that line, that's fine. Not going for lethal, because I don't think lethal is very realistic here. With a 6 card hand from Kata and 1 more trigger. So yeah, okay, end up countering. Okay, so because of this, you should just chase face with the 8 kid. Because now the thing is, next time if we play 10 Dofi and he goes into another 10 mum, it's gonna be a little bit hard for us to close. With only potentially 3 attacks. Leader, 8 kid, 10 Dofi, yeah? Because 1 trigger kind of stops us, and he'll have like a 5 card hand, yeah, next turn. Still gonna be in the same spot, just that he's at 2 life. Okay, correct. Okay, let's hope we jam face here. If we jam face here, we can push him down to 0. I think we die if he jumps something and he goes jam, but we play towards our odds, okay? Ah, shit. Okay, this is bad. Should swing face. Now maybe he goes into another 10 mum and we are back in the same spot. If he goes into another 10 mum, then we probably have to go with the Onami jam. Yeah. Oh, he really did pick up another 10 mum, okay. Yeah, killing the perils might not be the best idea then. Now he goes 10 mum. Okay, but we're still in a spot where we can close the game, just that it's a little bit tough because now he's gonna be playing 10 mum and he'll have like a 6 card hand. If we play Onami, we need to jam for 13. 13 is 9k guard, so he's only asking for 5 cards out of 6 cards if he has exactly all 2s and a 1, right? And he's been throwing 2s all the way, so yeah. Let's see what we do here. Okay, so he really did play 10 mum and pass. So right here, I think we should probably just try to close the game with Onami. He's at exactly 2 life, so our leader must connect, especially if he has banish. You can also argue to jam your leader for 15 here, just that if he triggers like a blocker or like a... If he triggers a blocker or a beige, yeah, it's a little bit hard to close. Because he's gonna take the life, he's gonna add 2 more cards to his hand. All he needs to do is like trigger something, right? Let me think. Is it better to just jam for 15 and then just hit for 8 and 10? Let me think. Because if you jam for 15, his hand has to be exactly all 2s and a 1, so he's definitely taking it. Then next, you'll be asking for 4k by 6k, so 11k. So you'll be asking for 10k in total. Was 10k in total good enough? I don't really think so. I think it would be better if we just go with the Onami Gem, because he has been going for like... He's been throwing 2ks for quite a while. Like 2 turns straight. So I think his hand should be running out of 2k soon. Judging from... Just based on like a standard Kata's like counter density, their hand should be at least... I'll put him on like 2 blanks at least, like 2 cards without counter. So if I'm putting him on 2 cards without counter, that means he wouldn't be able to counter out of a Onami 13k leader gem. Because they'll be asking for 9k. So if 2 of the cards in his hand are blanks, and 4 of the cards in his hand are 2ks, that wouldn't be enough, right? Then we just close the game with the 8k and 10 Dofi, because banish means we nullify his triggers. Okay, I think pretty convincing Lito now, yeah. I think we go for Onami, you jam for 13. Then I think we have it. Let's see what we do here though. Definitely not playing another turn, because we don't have enough blockers, we don't have enough cards in our hand. Don't even think about hovering around the whole day, because that will be severely lowering your output. The most important thing you want to do right now is you want to jam your leader with banish and make sure it connects. Once that connects, that means your 8 and 10 are going in. It can go for 10-10 because you haven't used your leader ability. So you're going to rest 2 down with Onami to play Onami, and then you can attach the 2 dons to one of your attackers. So you can swing 10-10. He's definitely dead, I think, unless his hand is really 9k exactly. If his hand is 9k, we scoop. Simple as that. But too bad. I don't think, just based on a standard category, I don't think he'll have that many 2ks. Like, dude, the guy has been throwing 2ks for the past 2 turns. He should be running out soon. Yeah, please jam for 13 here. Ask him for 9k. Nah, 11 is too small. 11 just asking me for 4 cards, dude. Ah, shit. Yeah, okay, I think we probably lost. Unless he doesn't have it, right? Let's see. Does he have 7k? This is just asking for 7k. You should, okay, in this spot, you should have identified take your time to think for a little bit. What is your win condition here? Because you look at the board state, you don't have another 10 Dofi, you're probably not playing another turn, that's for sure. If you have another 10 Dofi, we can consider, because we can stun everything but the standing 10 mum. Then the 10 mum will go into the 8k, but that's all he has. Katakuri doesn't have rush, so like, they can't cheat out an extra attack unless he jumps something from the live, but wow, like, we can bet on those odds. He doesn't. Yeah, so let's see here. Does he have it? Most important question of the day. Okay, so he has 3k, 2k, 2k. Ah, shit. Okay. That's pretty bad. But it's still kind of salvageable because you still have the baby 5 up. So if we were going by standard Katakuri math, his hand should be the 2 blanks I mentioned right now. So because of that, we have 2 Dawn up. What we can do here is we attach 2 Dawn to baby 5, and then use leader ability to attach 2 more Dawn to her, and then swing for 5k and pray he doesn't have a counter, and pray he doesn't trigger blocker, pray he doesn't trigger bait. I think those are the only ways we win, right? Yeah, we can still salvage this. Still winnable, as long as we see the line. Okay. Okay, hovering across Yamato. 2 Dawn to baby 5. Let's go. Come on. 2 Dawn to baby 5. Okay. I mean, it's not that easy to spot because you wouldn't really think that a 1k is going to become an attacker, right? Right here in this spot, you should try to recognize that he's at 2 life. I'm not playing another turn. So I have exactly 3 potential attacks, which is the exact amount of attacks I need to close the game right now. Because he's at 2 life. What does it mean when he's at 2 life? I need to connect 3 attacks. So let's hope you spot it. This spot is still salvageable, though you should have just jammed 13 with the Yamato, because you see how much, if you jam 13 with the Yamato, he'll need 2 more k. But if you do the baby 5 jam, the baby 5 5k swing now, he only need 1k. See the difference? 1k and 2k, pretty big diff. Especially when he's burning through so many 2ks already. What are the chances you have 1 more in his hand, right? If he didn't have it, we're gonna banish the last 2 life, and we just jam with 8 and 10, and we win. Cause no triggers. Banish. That's why Unami is a finisher in it, like for most cases. Deny triggers and don't let the opponent add the cards to their hand. Let your Yamato cosplay secret Yamato from okay, never mind. Alright, we didn't see it. That's fine. Okay, then we probably lost, right? Yeah. No way. Yeah, no way out from this. We need to cheat out 3 blockers, but how is that possible? Even 3 blockers isn't enough, because he can just swing like 4 big swings. Yeah, no, 3 blockers is enough. 3 blockers and he has no like removal. That's enough. We need to cheat out 3 blockers, but that's physically impossible because we only have 10 Dawn. I'll give 20 Dawn. Maybe we can pull something shit out of our ass, but yeah, not in this spot. Definitely should have tried to spot the baby 5 Lito, but it's fine. We might not have Lito anyways, cause like it's just 1k. 1k isn't that hard to have. 2k maybe, right? Cause he's been burning through so much already. And we all know he probably doesn't have 1k in his hand. Yeah, and not a spot that we can come back from. So let's just see. I can tell you this game's over, 100%. 100% over. Even if we kill the mum, it's over. Because we can't cheat out our blocker. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way out from this. Yep, can't even swing into the 10 mum. Satch. Okay. I think the most important question I want to know now is like do the original 2 cards in his hand have counter, and what are his triggers? Like what does he have in his life? Let's see. Yeah, we definitely lost, but let's just see what are the cards. Could the baby 5 Lito have got us the game? That's the question. I mean, I can tell you for sure that we should just jam for 13. That's for sure. That's gonna be the output is way higher. Because you're asking for all 2s and a 1. 4 2s and a 1. Out of a 6 card hand. Might not be the most feasible thing for Katakuri. Yeah, and as I've said, I'm putting him on 2 blanks at that point, because if his hand isn't 2 blanks, we aren't winning, right? So put him on what you think. Put him on like something that will allow you to win, right? So how you win from there is like his hand has. Oh, let me just go back and see what was his hand and trigger. Oh yeah, see? No trigger. No trigger at all. No trigger, and his hand is all blanks. 2 blanks. Oh, I'm a fucking prophet, dude. But yeah, so those 2 cards were 7, like the original 2 cards in his hand, 7 mum, and the reject was the reject was the first life, then pudding is the last life. So reject would draw him the Lin Lin, and then he would draw Sanji for turn. So yeah, he didn't have 1k at all. Should have just tried to spot the Lito with the baby 5. Though, I mean, you should have just went with the Yamato gem. That's for sure, okay? Just Onami Yamato gem for 9. Because that requires him to have exactly 9k. Even with the counter event, he still needs 3 2ks. So, that would require him 5 cards. Or he needs to have all 2s and a 1. Regardless, he'll need to have 5 cards to counter out. Yeah, and if I'm putting him on 2 blanks, that's impossible for him to have. So yeah, hopefully you're able to learn from this. I think there are several spots that we could have played better. First thing is we could have played a little bit more conservative with like how we use our cards. Cause I think I can tell you we net lost 2k worth of counters because we played that Onami early and because we played that Monet. Okay. Then the other thing is on like the turn where you gem for 10, probably gem a little bit softer, like just gem for 7, gem for 8, so he's a little bit more incentivized to counter out of it, because usually a Katakuri wouldn't feel too comfortable going from like 3 life to 1 life just from like a 7 or 8k gem. He'll probably counter out of it to stay healthy. Then, and he hasn't even identified they're playing Fortress yet. That's another thing. So he'll probably counter out of that because he's afraid of like your aggro potential. Then, yeah, definitely that's what you should have done. Play a little bit more conservative. Then try to like get as much value from him as possible. Gemming for 10 means he's just gonna take it, right? Then yeah, definitely I think that time we should have just spun like our baby 5 or play a blocker, like do more conservative things rather than gem Nordon. Yeah, other than that, then don't lose hope when your opponent is able to counter out of that swing, just because you still have the baby 5 on board. You can still try to spot Lito with 2 Dawn up and your leader ability to attach 2 Dawn. So that swings for exactly 5k, and if you did that, you actually won because you saw his hand. No, his hand is all blanks. Trigger blank as well, like no defensive trigger, which means that we definitely won there if we spotted the Lito. Though the almost like the original line of play that you should have went for is just Onami gem for 13, right? So yeah, hope you're able to learn from this. So that's all for this VOD review.